Well, it's 9:30 on Saturday morning and another lovely day, certainly at the moment. So I'm about to go off for a walk, going south today, going across country to Gratton and Longdale, and then looping round, hopefully around a 5-mile walk. So we're just about ready. I'll lock up and we'll make a move. Certainly is another lovely day. It's quite warm, so we'll leave the campsite and then walk down this lane. So we're going across country that way. Certainly a nice little lane this I'm walking down. There's a fine bull in the field over the back there. So this leads down to a place called Lowfields Farm. Little concerned that we're going down and down and down, which means I'm probably going to have to go up and up and up in a minute. Over that way. Over or around that hill. Still we'll see. But this is very pleasant at the moment. Well, I've reached the end of the lane. Molly's found a little stream, so she's happy. And we're going to go to the left here. That track leads up to Lowfields Farm, but we're going to go this way through the nettles and into the field. Over this little stile, then up across the field. Just walking up the field, thought I'd just stop and admire the view. Certainly lovely. Always having a roll in the grass as she does. So we're going to continue up and up. Well, climbing up through some gorse here. Got a little bit lost on the way up, but back on track now. So I'll climb up through this scrub and eventually we'll come out onto a track. So that's what we're aiming for. The path is not very distinct here, but I think we're on the right route. I'll just follow Molly. Well, it's a bit of a squeeze along this track. But, had a few stings and a few scratches from the brambles, but nothing too bad. But I'll be glad to get out onto the road now. Which is just up ahead. There we go. So we go down the road for a little while now. To get Molly on the lead, or give her a stone to chase. There you go. Favourite occupation. So this is the little hamlet of Dale End. This is where we leave the road now. We turn off right by this phone box and follow this track down into Gratton. And we come to the end of the track, which goes up there. We go this way, I think, into Gratton. Oh, what's this? There's an old lime kiln here. Oh, yes. Very well preserved, this one. Go under this nettle back out. So we're going up this way, through the dale. As usual, Molly leads the way. Well, here we are in Gratton Dale proper. There's a pretty little thing. So, masses of willow herb on the left, thistles, brambles, cranesbill, lots of wildflowers about. Lovely red admiral butterfly there. Oh, and some people up ahead. We'll just keep walking until we get to the end of the dale. Seems so many butterflies along here. Red admirals, tortoiseshells. That's a beautiful one there. Oh, and another one. Get out of the light. So many. Feasting on the knapweed. Purple flower is common knapweed. Yeah, beautiful little valley this. Gratton Dale. And we continue along here. At the end we get to Longdale, which we then go up. Oh, there's a lovely peacock butterfly there. So many butterflies. I don't think I've ever seen so many. They say this is a good year for them. Well, it certainly seems to be. Another peacock there. Leave it in peace. Getting towards the bottom end of Gratton Dale, opening out a bit. Oh, swallows flying about. So not too far now till we meet Longdale and turn off right. But yeah, it's much more open now. Oh, here we are at the end of Gratton Dale. As Longdale goes off there to the right, we're going down. So, that was very pleasant. So we'll see what Longdale holds. So this is Longdale we're walking along now. Very different feel to Gratton Dale. Very much more open grassland rather than all the wildflowers. There's a few about, but nothing like earlier on. Still, it's quite attractive. We'll carry along now, this way now. Well, we are coming towards the end of Longdale, and go through this gate up ahead, and I think the path forks and we go off right. Ooh. Horseshoe cover. So we go up this way, then up the bank. Looks like a bit of a slog, but it has been fairly level the last couple of miles. So we'll go up here slowly. I've just been slogging up this slope, a little bit puffed, a little bit further to go yet. There's a lovely cool breeze. I think I've even tide molly out of it. So we'll get up to the top and stop for a drink. This looks like a good spot to stop for a drink. Top. Yeah, a lovely view. Well, after that short break, we're carrying on. According to the footpath sign, it's this way. So looks like a nice view up ahead. We can undo this. Get through the gate. Really on top of the world here. You can see for miles lovely cloud formations in the distance. This is where you come walking. The views like this. Just walking gently downhill along this track. It's open grassland. It's called Gratton Moor. But we keep walking down here until we meet the road with a little hamlet called Smerrill, and then just follow the road back to the campsite. So I've done what, just over 4.5 miles in a couple of hours. Just a gentle pace. It's very pleasant. So just keep walking downhill, which is nice. Well, that's the end of the track. We now go back to the campsite along this little road. This leads all the way to the campsite. Downhill to start with, and I'm guessing uphill to tire me out at the end. So I've done 5 miles so far. So it's about 3/4 of a mile to get back. Time for lunch. Well, that's the site I've been looking for. The sign to the campsite. We're just about home. So 5 3/4 miles, 2.5 hours. And very nice it was too.